Hello there, and welcome to part 2 of this 9-part series on backpacking. So this video will be on picking a backpack and what to look for. So there are thousands of different backpacks to choose from out there. But in the end, it's very much up it's taste and habit, what you prefer, but that can be difficult to know before you have any experience. Do a bit of research on your own. Read reviews on different models, and a good place to learn about backpacks and find reviews is on the website outdoorgearlab.com. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check out this site. So you are gonna find a backpack that suits your needs. So maybe you could ask yourself a few questions. So what exactly are you going to use the backpack for? Are you going to use it only in the summertime, or are you going to use it all year? Can you expect to have snow or rain while using the backpack? So try to imagine a day with the backpack. What are you doing? Where are you going? What do you want to carry with you? And what are you going to use during a day of backpacking? Here is one of my own backpacks. I suggest if when you have found a backpack that you are interested in, then you should try to load it with as much weight as you expect that you have to carry around, and then see if it feels comfortable to carry. A few things you can be aware of. That is, if the backpack has a hip belt like this. If you have a hip belt, you can have some of the weight from the back on the hips, so you don't have to carry so much on your shoulders. You should be aware of the shoulder straps. Are they wide, and are they comfortable? And can you tighten them so the back sits tight to your back? You should think about the padding on the back. If it's a warm climate you want to hike in, is there a mesh so sweat can evaporate from your back? So padding on the back and on the shoulder straps you should consider. How is the fit, the length of the back compared to your individual back? And is the back adjustable? Can you, if it doesn't fit perfectly, can you adjust it so it becomes a better fit? And then you should consider which features you want from the back. Do you need a water bladder? Do you want a storage sleeve inside the backpack for a water bladder? What kind of loading do you want for the backpack? Do you want it to be a top loader? That means you put in equipment from the top. You want it to be a front loader. Some backpacks you can open the whole front of the backpack and put in equipment that way. And some backpacks there's a zipper on the side. You can sit down and then you can stuff things in through that opening. Do you want the backpack to be waterproof, or do you want to invest in a rain cover, for instance? A simple way of making waterproofing a backpack is simply taking a big trash bag and put inside, and then have your equipment inside that plastic trash bag. Then it's protected from rain and melting snow. And then you should think about, are you able to compartmentalize your equipment inside the backpack? Are there many other side pockets? Are there front pockets? So it's not just a mess with equipment down in the backpack. So this backpack here doesn't have many pockets. It only has the pocket in the top lid. So it gives a nice clean design. I like that. But I do have quite a few dry bags like these in different colors. And here I can divide my equipment, and it's easy for me to recognize where I got my equipment by looking at the colors of the dry bags. And then I can recommend using Ziploc bags for the smaller stuff. So they are very light, they don't cost much, and they are really useful for dividing your smaller stuff. So it's your bag is well organized. And now I'll just show you 5 of my backpacks and tell you why I like them and have stuck with them for many years by now. So where to start? So yeah, we'll just take my day pack. So I really like there's a front pocket, so I can have things I need here. Jackets, rain clothing, snacks. There's a pocket here on the side, and I can reach my water bottle while I have the pack on. That is really nice if you just wanna walk a lot. And then there's a roll top closure, and the material here is waterproof. So I don't need anything to waterproof it in the inside, and I don't need a rain cover. So I think that is nice and simple. I've had this for 5-6 years, and I really like it, and I use it basically every day. Then I have this here. This is good for multi-day trips during the summertime. I also use it in the winter, but it's not big enough for extended trips during the winter time. The hip belt is really simple. There's not really any padding except for this the part closest to the back. And the padding here in the back is really simple. And it's really good for using in a snowy condition, so you don't get a lot of snow stuck in this material. This backpack is also waterproof, the material, and very strong. So I've had this pack for also 5-6 years and used it loads. Oh yeah, and there's a metal bar in here, so it's nice and stiff in the backpack. So that's called an internal frame. Hey Nile, you really want to be the center of this, huh? Yeah. And then I have my big backpack that I showed you before. Also waterproof material, very strong. Little more padding on the hip belt so you can carry heavier loads. The shoulder straps are nice as well, not so padded, but enough so it's comfortable to carry even when it's pretty heavy. I did make a little adjustment myself, so I just put this elastic here in the front so I can put on a sleeping mat in front of the backpack. Oh, and you can also use, you can attach skis and ice axes and hiking poles and different kind of stuff to these backpacks. I think I'll just put up a picture over here, maybe, with me with the skis on the backpack. Then during recent years I have really gotten into photography, and I just use my ordinary bags for this hobby, but they weren't really designed for carrying lenses and camera gear. So I bought this little backpack, which is very specialized. It's a photography backpack, and here I can open the back and have easy access to my photography equipment. So I really like this, but I do think it's a little bit too small when you go on longer day hikes in the mountains, for instance. Then you would like to carry a bit more gear than I can with this backpack. So I am thinking about actually investing in a bigger backpack for photography. And then I have this. This is it's called a Simple Pack from the company Palante, and this is a very specialized pack for ultralight backpacking and long distance hiking. It's extremely simple. There's almost no padding. There is no padding on the backside here. There are some padding in the shoulder straps. This is 36 liters. And you can carry a lot here, so ultralight backpacking and long distance hiking is a really specialized activity. I think if this series here becomes a success, I would very much like to do a series specifically on ultralight backpacking. But that will be for another time. But I just want to show it. so you get a feeling of the variety of backpacks that you can get. And of course you can get backpacks for all sorts of activities. I mentioned photography, but fishing would be obvious to mention. I think this is it. I hope that helped you out a bit. I will leave links for the backpacks I showed you here, and maybe some other links as well. So look in the description if you feel inspired to do some research into backpacks. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video, which will be on shoes and boots. Have a good day.